Forex market, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the situation update. Today is Thursday and we have an important discussion to make on the dollar versus the Canadian. The situation here is becoming critical right now. We think we're about to have a breakdown, which is a moment that we've expected and we've been waiting for. We think price is going to go deep into something like 600 pip all the way to 1891. So clearly we're talking about medium term perspective, right? But if you remember, last time we've been here, we've touched base with the dollar Canadian was 6 days ago, and I was mostly talking about the big picture, because if you look at the big picture, right, monthly chart, it's and I've dived into it. Basically, I described everything that was happening here. You probably remember price was able to cross below 2681, but it wasn't successful breaking one more strong support level that lies a little bit below 2547. That was last month, of course, when price was actually pulling back up and just leaving that mark across that level. But this time, right, this month, already starting on the downside, making that threat as if it's breaking down right now as we speak. And we figured, we kind of came to the conclusion, or to the assumption, I should say, that this is the moment of truth for the dollar Canadian. We think it's going to be breaking down, and if it does, then it's probably going to chase the previous lows. And we also have a very important Fibonacci projection level, which I've just mentioned, 1891, which is 161.8% off the previous opposite move, right? That's where pretty much I'm just giving you a rundown on our discussion last time on the dollar Canadian. Long-term perspective, again, medium to long-term perspective, I should say, aiming at 1891, because it is the long-term cycle we're looking at right now, monthly chart. But going back to the immediate time frame, right, the daily chart, I also said that price is probably going to continue trade sideways for a while, because the short-term cycle is trading sideways, and it's trading sideways for quite some time. But very interesting to see the way it's been handling itself over the past month or so. We've seen that 1, 2, all the way down 3, and just a few days ago, back up for the 4th, and yesterday was an explosive move, quickly coming back to the lower section, which is the 5th leg, right? Now, we think that the fact that price came so quickly downward just in a single day yesterday strongly suggests that price is about to merge with that medium to long-term cycle, which means it's going to break down. The last line of support here is 2466, and once price starts to cross over, we'll know that we're looking at a legit breakdown that's going to lead into some serious downside move. And we've just seen the potential when I was showing you the monthly chart, right? 1891 again. We're talking about 600 pip or so. Now, we're gonna start off and establish that position even before price is breaking 2466, just because we believe so strongly that the dollar is back on the on the back foot, and it's going to suffer some heavy damage against the Canadian long-term perspective. And we think the breakdown is coming, so we're gonna start small. Once we get that breakdown official, right, that's where we're gonna get more aggressive and try to build. We're gonna try to build a decent sized position all the way to that big target at 11891. All right, it's gonna be super interesting to see how this is going to unfold. This seems to me like we're just moments of an official breakdown. Hopefully, it's gonna come today. But yeah, time will tell. Anyway, that's the situation here on the dollar Canadian. We're going to continue off to talk about the Euro Canadian. It's going to be equally interesting, so stay tuned.